Well, welcome to lockdown day 8. Where I'm actually doing a Andy's airport cars job at the moment. I'm at the North Down surgery just round the back of Invicta House, just dropping somebody off to go and do their vitamin B12 injection, which I need periodically, and take them home. And obviously in the back there behind the old safety screen, so that's all good for them. Anyway, enough of that. If you haven't done so already, if you have a look under this video, just to the right I think it is, you'll see a little red button that says subscribe. If you could hit that for me, that'd be wonderful, and you could keep up with all my adventures. Anyway, look how my day started. You like that, did you? I hope you didn't join in with the star jumps. I certainly didn't. I was sat there recording it. That was a PE lesson in my front room, courtesy of Palm Bay School. They put a load of online learning resources up on the internet for all the kids that have got to stay at home. I have to give them a shout out. It's actually really good. The teachers have taken a lot of time and effort to put all the videos and worksheets and everything up there for the kids to actually do something, so they're not missing out too much. I've dropped my person back home at their flat now, so they're indoors for the rest of the day. Got some fuel, and look where I am now. McDonald's, you guessed it, the big yellow M. I'm a little bit concerned at the moment because I started off in Margate and I drove all the way up here and I haven't had a job yet. But, you know, the night is young, as they say. I've only been logged on 15 minutes, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm going to stop yakking. I'm going to go. I shall join up with you again in a little while, and I'll give you an update on what's happening. Bye. Well, that's my third one just done now. Another McDonald's. That's all three of them. All McDonald's, so people must like their big tasties today. I've just got a quiet corner just at the Asda's over there, the little one just off of Chatham Street. And I'm going to sit here and just tuck into my slow carb inspired lunch and then go back up and see if I can get some more. Before I go though, I just want to have a little moan. It's not like me, ask my wife. You know, I do wonder if some people care about their fellow man and their health and well-being. I walk into McDonald's at Westwood, I don't mind naming the place, and there's a delivery driver in there. Guess what? No face mask. No face mask at all. I don't like to swear on these videos, but what a fucking idiot. You know, it's really annoying now. People just don't seem to care. And the age and everything of the guy, you can't tell me he was exempt. People need to wear their face masks, otherwise this isn't going to go away. We need to play the game, we need to do as we're told, we need to keep away from each other. It's as simple as that. Really is that simple. If you can't get it, stay at home. You know, what can I say? Anyway, I've had my little rant now. I'm going to eat my lunch and get back to work. See ya. Well, that's 4 deliveries I've done since 2:15, so it's roughly 2 an hour. The rate has slowed up a little bit. I'm up at the McDonald's again. What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's about 13 or 14 cars up here if you include me. As I said just before, this is where most of my work's come from. I've got another, well, hour left on this shift, so I could really do with 2 more deliveries. In about half an hour I get a thing on the system saying you may as well go home now, but generally we ignore that and carry on. So as long as I can get at least 1 or 2 more by 5, that'll be good. Go home for my dinner, and then I'm back out again this evening at 7:30. So we'll see. I'll let you know whether I do or not, or whether I'm outside my house and didn't get bugger all. We'll find out. Bye. Well, it just so happens I got an order from Burger King coming over to Cliftonville, and it was about 5-10 minutes from my house. Not only that, you usually get the "you can go home now" message about half an hour before your shift ends, just to give you the option. And by the time I drive back over to a hotspot area where the restaurants are, I'd only have about 15 minutes left of the shift, and generally you don't get any more orders in the last 15 minutes. It's 10 to 5 now, so I've opted to come home a little bit early, and that's where I am now. Well, just round the corner actually. Have a look. That's the top of Botany Road there. Took a minute for it to zoom in, and you can see it's starting to get a little bit on the dark side. Where are we now? We are, there you go, 10 to 5, and yeah, it's getting dark. It gets dark really early, so I'm gonna call it quits for now, everyone. My next shift is at 7:30 till 10:30, so I shall sign on in a little while, well, be a good couple of hours or so, and say hello again, and we'll see how tonight's gets on. Today wasn't bad, slightly under par, but there you go. All right, ta-da, have a good evening, and I'll see you then. Well, the phone call I had before I left home could mean I'm in for an interesting evening. It's 7:45 now. I'm back in the car, back on Just Eat. The phone call I got was off a mate of mine who does this as well, and he said basically it's utter garbage. So I thought I'd come and sit in Margate just as a change, because he said there was about 20 drivers sitting in the McDonald's up at Westwood, and as I've recorded this video, I've just got an order through for Casper's at Broadstairs, so it's a little bit of a trek, but at least it's something. So I'm going to go and do that, and I'll keep you posted as to how things go this evening. As I said, 7:45 now, so we'll see. Alright, catch you later, bye. Well, I've just done my second one. That's about an hour from the start of the shift, and about 3/4 of an hour since I last come on and spoke to you. There's a McDonald's and a Casper's, so that's alright for now. We'll see how it goes. When I was in McDonald's, I saw another maskless wazzock. And if you imagine a face mask over his boat race, it was down here. And then he started talking to his mate, and it did this. He was indoors, near people. What an absolute plank. Oh dear, I do despair. Anyway, I'm going to stop moaning and go and find myself another order. I'll catch up with you later. Bye bye. Well, that's Burger King I've just been to. I was over Westbrook and the system pulled me over here. I've got my order down there, and I'm off to Summer in Ramsgate now to deliver it. So I guess I'll probably end up over this way for the duration, but we'll see where the night takes me. But this one's not a bad value, so we'll have to see and go from there. Anyway, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Bye bye. Well, that's interesting. I've done the Burger King, the long distance one I had, and I thought I'd come up to the McDonald's at Westwood, being the kind of central hub of everything, and there's a different scene in front of me to what was described to me earlier. Have a look at this. An empty car park. And just an hour earlier, apparently, it was full of drivers. You know, 3 or 4 cars abreast. Not a very good situation at all. So I literally probably need another 2 orders to make my target for the day. So I'm gonna sit here and hopefully McDonald's can provide them to me. And I'll talk to you in a little while. Bye bye. Well, still sat in the car park at McDonald's. As you can see, not much going on now. I literally need those 2 orders to bring me up to what I want to get for the day. I've got half an hour to go before I get the "you can go home now" message. You can see what the time is there, 9:30 just about. So there's not really much point in moving anywhere else now to see if you can generate a bit of extra work. It's a case of sit it out and keep your fingers crossed. Thankfully it's a little bit warmer tonight and not so cold, although I spoke to a friend earlier who assures me that that could change in the next few days, so better watch out. Get the old thermals on. Anyway, I'll talk to you in a little bit. Bye. Well, this isn't good. It's 10:05 now, and I've more or less just had the "you can bugger off now if you want to" message from Just Eat. What I've done, you can see behind me, that's the Asda's, just outside of Broadstairs. I've moved from the McDonald's at Westwood to here purely because I got this. There's the KFC there and the other new McDonald's behind. I think they shut very soon, but I'm also in range of Broadstairs High Street where I'm gambling there might be a couple of takeaways open that somebody might get something out of. But in about 10 minutes time I'll have to call it quits anyway, because in the last 15 minutes of a shift you never get anything. That's the other reason I've moved here. Then I'm slightly closer to home as well. Anyway, I'm going to sit here for 10 minutes, and if nothing happens I shall move home, and that's probably me for the day then until tomorrow, but I'll let you know in a little while. Alright, toodaloo. Well, that didn't exactly work out as planned. My little gamble didn't pay off. I'm still sat at Asda's and it's 10:15, so there's not going to be anything else now. Definitely not. I mean, when the big fast food place is shut, it's pretty much game over for the day anyway. So I'm going to go home. Thanks for following me again. Having a toodle round over a couple of shifts. I'm out at 12 o'clock again tomorrow, so I'll post another video about tomorrow's goings on. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel. Little button just below the video. If it's red, please click it, because it means you haven't subscribed, and it will turn another colour. You have. There's also a little bell to the right of that. If you hit that as well, that'll let you know every time I upload a video. Anyway, as I said, I'm going home. Good night everyone, sleep well, and I'll see you tomorrow. Stay safe. Bye bye. Well, here we are, lockdown day 9. Just got in my car. I've actually got 8 hours worth of Just Eat shift today, so my expectations are high, as it's not a shitty Tuesday, excuse my language, but that's what it was yesterday really. Speaking of shitty, look outside. Describes the weather. It's blooming horrible, damp and rubbish. Anyway, I'm sat in Botany Road at the moment, so I'm going to go up to the Westwood area near the McDonald's and see what gives, and hopefully we'll start getting some orders in. I'll catch up with you in a little while. Toodaloo. Well, I've just done my third and we're about an hour and 20 minutes in, which is good. It's up to nearly 20 quid for the first hour, so not too bad at all. I'm in Ramsgate at the moment. Check this out. That's the view off of Victoria Parade. As you can see, it's a wet and horrible, crappy day, but usually when it's bright and sunny, you can see for miles out there and it's gorgeous. I'm gonna head back up to Westwood now, so I'm near the McDonald's and everything, and see if I can get a few more bits and bobs in. So I'll head up there and I'll catch up with you in a little while. Bye bye. That's the view I've got right now. I've just got to the McDonald's at Westwood, and there seems to be a lot of drivers sitting there waiting for orders. So we will see, I suppose. Anyway, I'll sit here for a bit and see what happens. See ya. Well, that was the lunch I had time to eat. It was steak, broccoli, borlotti beans, and a couple of dollops of Dijon mustard. Very, very nice. It's actually part of the slow carb diet. If you want to lose weight, look up a guy called Tim Ferriss online. He's the guy that talks all about the slow carb diet. The theory is you take 3 meals a day, and you eat those same 3 meals a day for 6 days of the week. The 7th, no snacking by the way. The 7th day, you eat and drink what the hell you like. Beer, crisps, banana, just go for it. And then you start again the following week. Now, the idea is it plays around with your body's metabolism, and you end up losing weight. I've lost a good couple of stone on it, so I can testify it works. The food you have is some kind of lean meat, some kind of protein-based lean meat. You've got chicken, pork, beef, there's probably a couple of others as well. You have to have some kind of lentils. I mean, I tend to go for bolotti beans, and that's a bit that fills you up and stops you going hungry and snacking during the day. Then apart from that, you have, I think you say corniferous, if I got the word right, corniferous vegetables. It's stuff that takes longer to go through your system and provides you with slow release energy. So you've got radishes, cauliflower, broccoli, pretty much all the green stuff. And then you have to stay away from bread, pasta. Don't eat fruit, believe it or not, because that's got fructose in it, and that can inhibit you losing weight. You can eat it on your day when you stuff your face full of whatever you like, but apart from that, that's it really. Quite straightforward. That was a lunch. For breakfast, I have 3 rashers of turkey bacon. I go for the turkey bacon because they're higher in protein and lower in fat. 3 eggs, some spinach and a tomato. And then for dinner, I have chicken breast, radishes, cauliflower, a spoonful of salsa, and usually I put some kind of seasoning over the chicken just to make it a bit more interesting. And I have some bolotti beans with that as well, again to fill me up, and that does it. You can drink on it. You have red wine, something that's low in sugar, so the drier it is the better. I usually like a nice couple of glasses of that of an evening. Anyway, that's that. I've done another order since I've eaten my lunch, and I'm back at the McDonald's now. The car park's still a little bit full, but it's getting there. So I'll bugger off, and I'll catch up with you in a bit, and hopefully I'll have done a bit more. Alright, cheers, bye. Well, seems to have turned a bit garbagey now. Still sat here at the McDonald's car park at Westwood. I was just catching up on a bit of news, and I see that Matt Hancock was on Good Morning Britain this morning, and that nice Mr. Morgan made him look rather silly over the food parcel scandal. I mean, it's pathetic, all that cost for something as piddly as what there was. And the man couldn't even admit to any regret when he was pressed about whether he regretted voting. Crazy stuff. Crazy. I wonder if MPs ever give a straight answer to anything. You let me know. I've never heard it yet. Anyway, I'm going to go because I've just got an order through. That's good, isn't it? See ya. Well, down the road from the old Wyvale Garden Centre now. I've just done another one. Just a quick drop in Ramsgate up the top of the hill there. It's definitely got a little bit slower. I mean, you can see if I show you. See, 10 to 3. I've got an hour left at my shift, and in about 40 minutes I'll get there. You can bugger off home now if you want to, but I'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll catch you later. That's the first shift of the day done. I'm at Tesco's now at Westwood. The weather is still bloody awful. See? Absolutely terrible all over. I've got a little bit of a shopping list, so I'm going to go and sort that out. I've just heard a cool thing on Heart Radio just now. The guy said he wants to treat his mum and dad with any winnings. $5 grand. I mean, that's quite lucky now. Probably much needed. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm back out at 7:30 working, so I'm going to do my shift later. But for now, shopping and home. See ya. Bye bye. 7:30 at night. Just walked out my door for the next one, and guess what? It's still bloody raining. Anyway, I'm going to nip up Westwood and see what it's about. Catch up with you in a while. Well, that was an interesting start to the night. No sooner as I got in my car and started my engine, I got a random call from a lady that lives in Broadstairs that's self-isolating. She was just phoning taxi firms to see if she could get somebody to deliver a prescription to her from Asda's, and I was more than happy to do it. That's something I have advertised that we will do if needed, you know, be it prescriptions or food or anything else. Andy's Airport Cars wise, we will do that. I dropped the prescription off and she paid me by bank transfer, so it was all completely contactless. No issues whatsoever. So if it's something you do need, please get in touch with us. But right now I've jumped on my Just Eat shift and I'm at McDonald's at Westwood again, and there's a few cars about. I'll just have to sit here and see what happens. I've got hopes that, you know, I'll have a good evening, but we'll find out as we go. My shift finishes at 11:30. It's now 8 o'clock, so we'll see what happens. I'll catch up with you later. Bye. I've just done my third one. I've done a Burger King, I've done a McDonald's, and I've done a Casper's all tonight. It's a little bit slow, or it feels like it is, but with that little prescription run I done when I first come out again, I need about 14 quid I make to make my minimum target for the day, and anything else is a bonus. I've got 9, 10, 11, I've got about 2 hours left, so I'm hoping I should be able to do it. That's only another 3 orders really, if you get 3 decent ones. Anyway, I hope all your evenings are going alright, you're nice and warm. Check this weather out, it's crap. Absolutely awful out there, all over. It's quite a damp, miserable evening. It's been like it all day. I don't think it's really stopped. It's rained in some way, shape or form for the duration. Anyway, I'm going to stop yakking for now. I'm going to sit here for a bit and see if I can get another one. And I'll talk to you later. Bye bye. Well, that was me walking into McDonald's to pick up the order that's going to take me over my target for the day, so I'm well pleased. I'm going to nip down to Ramsgate and deliver that, and then have a quick look and see. I mean, have a look at what the time is. 10:30 nearly. So I'll get rid of this and see what happens. I may well go home, or may well try and get one more. You never know. See you in a bit. There you go. That's what time of day it is. 11:10 at night. And there's the scene, pitch black. And as you can see, I'm just round the corner from my house. Right, I have had enough for one day. I'm really pleased. There was a little flurry at the end, and I managed to get over my minimum target that I wanted for the day, so I'm really happy with that, and it puts me on a good course to earn a decent amount this week. So I'm going to go home now. I'm going to have a nice glass of red. I might even have 2, and then I'm going to go to bed. I'm back out on the Just Eat at 4:45 tomorrow afternoon, so I'll be at home for a fair bit tomorrow, and I will see you then. As always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Have a good night, what's left of it, and sweet dreams. Bye bye. Well, here I am, lockdown day 10. That's nearly 2 weeks now. I'm just out on my Just Eat shift. It's 4:45 and the weather is still bloody lousy. Look, it's piddling hard with rain, and it hasn't stopped all day or yesterday for that matter. A friend of mine tells me we're going to get snow, but I'll find out, I suppose. Well, I've been at home for most of the day. Spent a bit of time with Jack. What did he do today? Well, he did a Joe Wicks workout, and we watched Horrid Henry for my sins. Check this out and you'll see. 3, 2, 1, go. Go back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
And Dad says,
we're going to be late.
And Dad says, we do time machining at the toothbrush thing.
Well, I went to McDonald's and of all places I ended up at the establishment behind me. Oh, I fancy a pizza, but really dead in there, and the salad bar's shut too. Anyway, I'm going to get rid of this. I'll catch up with you in a bit. Bye. That's one pizza delivered. I'm going to head back up to McDonald's and see what goes then. There was quite a few cars in the car park when I was up there earlier, so I really don't know. I've got to tell you though, it's bone-chillingly freezing out there. My fingers are absolutely like icicles. But I'm going to nip back up now and see what happens. Catch up with you in a bit. Bye. I just turned up at somebody's house in Margate and he said to me, whoa, couldn't remember how much we ordered. There was a couple of McFlurries and a rather nice load of smelling stuff. Anyway, long and short of it, that's my second delivery in about an hour, so it's about right. I'm going to carry on, see what happens. Talk to you later, bye. I haven't had much chance to do any video footage this evening. It's really been quite busy. Probably need about another 3 orders to get what I need for the evening, and I've got about an hour and 10 minutes left of my shift and then I go home. I've just done a McDonald's in Margate, and also there's a little Thai place in New Street. I tell you, I love Thai food. You walk in there and oh, it's lovely, it really is. And just delivered a rather heavy bag of Thai food up to somebody. I should have asked if I could come in for dinner, but I'd get arrested probably. Anyway, that's it at the moment. I think I'm probably going to head back up to Westwood and see what gives up there. Alright, catch you later. Bye bye. Well, I drove up to Westwood thinking I'd get some more work up here, and I have. I'm at the Burger King. The problem is I'm going right back to Margate again. I might as well have bloody well stayed there. Anyway, I'll go get this job done and I'll be back. Well, I delivered that order from Burger King back down to Margate again, and I picked up one from the local McDonald's down there. I need one more good order to bring me up to my daily total, and I got it. I decided to come back up this way to Westwood again. I didn't bother with the McDonald's car park because there's probably 200,000 drivers sitting in there, so I thought I'd turn it on its head and go to the Burger King. And I've just picked up a Burger King which takes me back to Margate, but somewhere around the corner from my house, so it could well be it's an easy finish to the shift. So I'll do this order and see what happens when I get there. Alright, catch you in a bit, bye. Well, I've done the Burger King to Friends Avenue, and it's just round the corner from my house, so I got there about 8:15, and I got the good old "you can go home now if you want to" message. I've earned just over by a few pennies what I need to for the day, and by the time I get back near anywhere else I won't get any orders, because you get into that last 10 minutes or so with Just Eat where you don't get anything. So I thought I'd opt to go home. Yeah, it's been a good week, I think, and a nice chunk on Just Eat. This is actually my last shift today for them, for the week. My next one is on Monday. Tomorrow, I've picked up a job where I'll be delivering some food from somewhere in Cliftonville and drop it down to Dover, and then we're back with a new Marla this week, Friday and Saturday, so I'll be around for that. Before I go, I just want to say something about people and their idea of safety. What I'm referring to are these things, face masks. There's a way of wearing them, and you should wear them. I've seen loads tonight in the fast food restaurants, McDonald's being one of them and Burger King being another, where drivers are coming in and they're either not wearing a face mask at all, thanks very bleeding much, or they're wearing one like this, so their nose is uncovered. And I even had one guy tonight, he was like this, and every time he talked it kept slipping down his face, and the selfish git was standing right next to me about 1 foot away, so not very good. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to go home now and I'm going to have my dinner, and I'll be back out on the road tomorrow. As always, thanks for following me. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I shall see you when I see you. All the best, good night, sleep well. Morning all, welcome to lockdown day 11 I think. Well, I think it's day 11. I'm losing the bloody plot like everybody else. As you can see this morning, I woke up to the sweet sound of Alvin and the Chipmunks that Jack was watching. I'm on my way to Dover now. I've got some food in the seat behind me. I've got to deliver to a customer down in Dover, and hopefully that'll turn into a weekly thing for us. They're isolating down there, so we're getting their food in, and that's all good. Speaking of food, I had a lovely breakfast this morning. Check this. Now that is part of the slow carb diet which I went on about the other day. Turkey bacon, 3 eggs, tomatoes and some spinach. Absolutely delicious. I have it every single day. And as I said, on the slow carb, I've lost a fair bit of weight, so it really does work. Anyway, I'm going to stop nattering. I'm going to get off to Dover, and I'll catch up with you when I'm down there. Bye.
Ground floor. Doors opening.
Well, that's my food delivery done in Dover. Just walking back to the car. I tell you, the route down here, there was police all over the show. It's probably all to do with the lorries and Brexit and stuff, I suppose. But anyway, catch a view of this. So you can see Dover over there, and you can see the ferries. And there's the old mouth to the harbour over there. Anyway, I'm going to jump back in my car now and head for home, and I'll be there for a bit of the day and then back to the new Marla later on tonight, and I'll catch up with you then, I suppose, unless there's anything in the meantime. Alright, cheers, bye. Well, I said I'd catch up with you later. I'm in my car now. I'm just about to head back. I've noticed they got one of the cruise ships actually in dock at the moment. I don't know whether it's a permanent thing while COVID is going on and they need somewhere to put it, or there's something else going on, but it's quite big. Have a look. See, that's Lord Walden House over there in the distance, and then just over there, I'll zoom in a bit. See, you got the old cruise ship over there in the background. I know they had a big problem with cruise ships when there was an outbreak of COVID, And the problem was where to put the damn things in the most cost-effective manner. I know a load of them are offshore with skeleton crews and things like that, but yeah, we'll get there in the end, I suppose. Anyway, I'm going to stop yakking, as I said before, and get myself home. So I'll see you later. Bye. Evening all. I'm just on my way to the Marla. Do a few hours shift there. I've just been watching the press conference with Boris. From Monday, 4 o'clock in the morning, every travel corridor to the UK will be shut. I mean, before with the travel corridors, you could get in here with no need for isolation or anything, but they're shutting them now, and you've got to prove you've had a negative COVID test and have your passenger locator form before you come here. And he's saying it's got to be the case before you even take off that those have been checked. So we'll see. An effort to bring the numbers down. I hope it's enough, otherwise we'll all get more of it. Anyway, I'm going to carry on driving. Hope you're all okay, and I'll catch up with you in a bit, let you know how I'm doing. Ta-da! Well, the new Marla seems to be a popular choice tonight. I've been out an hour and a quarter. I've just done my 6th delivery, so really quite busy, and there was a load on the desk when I was there. I'm in Cliftonville at the moment, Clarendon Road, right on the back end of Cliftonville, North Down Road. So I'm going to head back to the shop now and see what else there is there. It usually goes quiet about 8 o'clock, so I'm expecting a few more yet, but we'll see. See you later. Starter for 10, everybody. Where am I? I've just come out to this place and done my extra couple of deliveries. So for about 8 now, I think. Have a guess where I'm parked up. Leave your answer below and I'll let you know if you're right or not. Right, well, it's 5 to 8 now. It usually, as I said earlier, it goes quiet about 8 o'clock, so I'm going to head back to the shop and see what gives. And hopefully there might be a couple more. Tips have been alright tonight, by the way. I've done alright with them, so all good. Anyway, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Bye. Well, this is where I am right now, right outside the office of our local MP, Craig McKinley. I've just delivered an Indian to somewhere across the road. I don't think I'm going to get much more tonight. It's 20 past 8 now. Mind you, saying that, I may do. There was only 2 or 3 left on the counter when I was there, so you never know, really. Anyway, I'm going to have to do a U-turn, get back round and see what happens. See you later. Well, that's it for one day, 5 to 9, and I'm sat around the corner from my house, top of Botany Road, same as usual. Got back to the shop, and as I thought, it'd all gone quiet. There was literally one order there, but one of the other drivers was back first, so it's their turn. So I took my money and ran. So I'm going to go in and have another slow carby dinner. I'm looking forward to tomorrow because I can start what I call my naughty day in the evening. I'm going to have a damn good curry and a couple of beers. Anyway, it was a bit of a short one today because I wasn't really out on the road a lot, but thank you very much all the same for following me around again. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Trying to grow it, and stay safe, everybody. We got the weekend coming up, so have a good one, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye. Hello, you lovely lot. Well, it's Saturday, lockdown day 12, I think. I'm back in my car and I'm just on my way to the new Marla, do another shift at the Indian there. It's the only thing I've got today, work-wise. I've been at home all day. My wife and my mother-in-law had to pop out and take care of something, so I was at home with the kids. As you can see at the start of the video, it involved Apex Legends and the Xbox. He was itching to play that all day long. He's actually quite a good shot, far better than me. Anyway, I'd like to say thank you to the 36 people that have subscribed to the channel so far. Big ups to you, thank you very much. We're nearly at 40, so I would like a little push to try and get to that number, and then it's onwards and upwards. So thank you very much. Anyway, I'm going to go and see what gives at the Marler. It was quite busy last night, so we'll see what happens this evening. It can be funny sometimes, but who knows. Anyway, see you in a bit. Bye. Well, that's my first two done. Just on my way back to the shop now. One of them is in my road of all places. That's a bloody shame, isn't it? Now I've got to walk away from home again. Here, look what I've got. A 50. I've not seen one of those for a long time. Trouble is, usually when I do it, ends up in my pocket. But tonight, it's going in somebody else's, unfortunately. Anyway, I'm going to get back to the shop and I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Well, that's another two done. I was only in the shop about a minute and another two came out, so it could well be a busy night. Tips aren't bad again either. I'm in Margate right now. Check. That's the job centre over there, just across the road. So I'm going to go back and see what transpires. It's 7 o'clock now, so might be a few more. See you in a bit. Bye. I really should learn to read the delivery seats properly. I thought I was being clever earlier. There's a road in Broadstairs, St George's Road, and I had a delivery at the bottom of it. And I looked at the next ticket, and it was a number further up St George's Road. I thought, oh no, I'll go in the bottom, deliver, go up the top, yeah, job done, go back to the shop. One was in Broadstairs, one was in Ramsgate. Silly sod. Anyway, I've done both of them now. It's quite a quick tempo tonight, actually. I think I've done 7 or 8, and it's coming up for 20 to 8, so really quick. Anyway, I'm going to head back there and see what else is about. Toodaloo. Got back to the shop and there was another one immediately. It's really fast paced tonight. I can't believe it. I must have done 10 maybe, and there's still an hour to go. So, God, Jesus. I'm on the Eastern Esplanade in Cliftonville at the moment. Have a look at this. I don't know if you can see that block over there in the distance, just to the right of the van. Probably, well, 11 years ago now, maybe even 12, I guess. I used to live in a flat over there, right up above all the lights and everything, right in the top. And we're right opposite the coast here, so the view out of the living room window was brilliant. It's what sold it to me originally. But anyway, enough reminiscing. Oh, well, not exactly reminiscing. I was on my Jack Jones. Now I'm quite happy. I'm going to go back to the shop and see if there's any more. So I'll see you in a bit. Bye. All done. I'm on the way home. Got me curry, got me beer, and I'm going to go and sit indoors for the rest of the evening. It's 9 o'clock more or less, and I'm just round the corner from my house. Tomorrow there won't be anything because I'm at home, day of rest, Sunday and all that. Next time I'll be about is Monday. Got a 6 o'clock shift, so I'll log on then and catch up with you all then. Thanks for following me again. I know it's a short one tonight, but 3 hours at the Marler don't last very long, goes really quick. Yeah, so see you Monday. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you then. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Bye. Well, hello everyone, here we are, lockdown, day 14, 2 whole weeks. Oh my God. I don't know about anybody else, but I've lost complete track of the days of the week. I really don't know what day it is, what time it is, what planet we're on. It's a bit crazy. I've just done my shopping. That's something. I'm just doing the family rounds at the moment. Thanks to everyone that subscribed, by the way. We're getting near 40 subscribers, so that's a good little figure to start with. If you haven't done so already, can you look down the bottom and hit that subscribe button for me so you can keep up with me? That'd be good. What's today? Got Just Eat about 6 o'clock, so got that later, so I'll be around then. Hey, did you happen to see what Craig McKinley was going on about in the Isle of Thanet News Online? He estimates that lockdown could start easing by March the 8th. That's on the basis that they get a shot of the old COVID vaccine in the arm of everybody they want to. So we'll see how it goes, but, you know, hopefully things will start opening up. And as you can see by me, one of the things that needs opening up is a barber's. That bit I can sort out, but the old Barnett's getting a little bit on the long side now and needs dealing with. So anyway, I'm going to go for now, finish off my other bits and bobs, and I'll catch up with you later. Bye. That's it, 6:15, shift started, pitch black outside. I'm just getting in my car, head up westward and see what happens. I'll update you in a little while. Goodbye. Well, I just picked up my first one after 20 minutes of sitting there doing bugger all. It's, there you go, Frankie and Benny's behind me. They've got a few different delivery brand names out of there. This one's Kick-Ass Burrito. I'd never heard of it until I started this. Anyway, I'm going to go and put this on my boat race and go and do it, and I'll see you in a bit. Look where I find myself now, KFC. I got that one straight after I did the Frankie and Benny's. So, I'll nip in there, and that one's going to Westgate, so that's another nice little fare. I had a feeling tonight wasn't going to be great, but looks alright actually, so we'll see how we go. Alright, see you in a bit. Well, that was a nice little delivery to a guy in Westgate. Nice chap, seemed quite appreciative. He's got a KFC. I'm parked up in Westgate at the moment, which is no good whatsoever because I don't get any orders over here. So I'm going to head back Margate way and go and set up by my little bit by the job centre and see what happens. I'm actually sitting right outside somewhere I used to live. I don't think I can angle the camera around, but you see the lights in the background there. That's pretty much where it is. I'm right outside. So as I say, I'm going to head back Margate way and see what happens. See ya. Oh, heading back to Margate worked. I picked up a McDonald's and ended up dropping it at what's called the Nightingale accommodation. That's the blocks of flats next to Margate Hospital where all the doctors, nurses and medical staff live if they live on site. I think the NHS need a big shout out, particularly everyone working in the hospitals right now. More than that, they need a bloody pay rise. The work they do is fantastic and they're under incredible strain. I'm back up westward now, see what happens. I'm at Tesco's, but I'll run across the road to McDonald's and sit there for a bit. I'll catch up with you later. Well, I've just read on the Twitter news feed that they've agreed in Parliament in principle to extend the 20 quid a week uplift for universal credit claimants. It's what's called an opposition day motion, so Labour's put it forward, so the government doesn't have to act on it, but I think they'd be rather foolish not to. So that's good news for everybody. I think if my adding up is correct, that's nearly £1,000 a year that we'll be able to keep in the benefits, so that'd be a great help at the moment. Meantime, I'm back in the McDonald's car park and it's full of cars and the orders have gone a bit quiet for now, so we'll see. I mean, I'm ahead of the game. I'm about par for earnings, what you'd expect on a normal night, so we'll see. Alright, see you in a bit. Well, the good night I was hoping for doesn't seem to have transpired really. I've been sat here a while and the car park's starting to empty and people are starting to leave, so maybe my luck will change in a bit, but we will see. Time is getting on now, and I do wonder what will happen. Anyway, catch up with you in a little while. Hopefully to tell you I've done an order, but we'll see. Well, whoopee-woo! After being sat here for about a part of 30 or 40 minutes, I think it's been that long, I finally got an order from McDonald's where I still am, just going a little bit down the road, so I'll do that. Hopefully then might get another couple to get me through to the end of the shift, but it was starting to look pretty dire indeed there for a while. I don't know what will happen after this, but I'll deliver the order and then come back here, probably sit around. Anyway, toodaloo. I'm at Casper's now. It's getting a bit windy. I always feel like a kid in a sweet shop when I go in there. It's probably the smell of 100 different flavours of ice cream and all sorts of stuff. So I'll go and do that. It's a reasonable sized order as well, so that's good. It'll bump my earnings up a bit. I didn't have to wait too long. So I'll talk to you in a bit. This is where I am right now. The McDonald's near Asda's, the new one. And Playland, whatever the hell that is. They did take a little while to bring that order out, so this could well be my last one. I don't know yet. That's half the trouble with this job sometimes. They can take their time to prepare the orders, and they don't realise while they get paid by the hour, we get paid by the delivery. So they need to hurry it up. But anyway, I'm going to go and get rid of this, and we'll see what happens. Well, I dropped that order off. I've just had the bugger off now if you want to message. It's not been a very good night really. It's not really bad, but it could have been a lot better. I don't know if you can see behind me, I'm at the KFC and I've got Asda's as well. I've put myself here in the hope I'll get one more order in the next 15 minutes just to bring my total up a bit more, so we'll see what happens. Funny, as I was recording the last bit, an order actually came through. So, with the value of that, that will actually put me up to just about par for the course. So, I'll go nip and do that one quick and then it'll be home time. See you in a bit. Bye. You can notice now I've cheered up a bit. Well, that's it for the night. I'm in my car and I'm in Botany Road, just around the corner from my house. I just about made it to my minimum target I like for an evening, so that's alright. I thought it was going to be a disaster, but got there in the end, so all good. Right, tomorrow I'm not going to be about because it's my boy's birthday, so I'm going to be indoors all day, eating cake, stuffing myself silly, and being rather lazy if I can get away with it. Probably not, but there you go. Wednesday I'll be out on the road. I've got a shift in the afternoon, so I'll be out then. Alright, thanks for watching. Again, please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Little red button down there. If it is red, hit it, turn it grey. And there's a little bell as well you can hit, which gives you notifications every time I upload a vlog or a video. If there's any airport news up, I will put that up separately tomorrow. But as far as these vlogs go, there won't be anything until Wednesday. So it's 10:30 at night. Those of you that are not sleeping or fallen asleep through too much drink, enjoy the rest of your night, and I shall catch up with you Wednesday. Cheers, bye.